Welcome to Hondo, Texas, and the Nooner Ranch. If you're looking for an alternative to leasing this fall, you may want to check out day hunts, a lower cost, pay-as-you-hunt option.
Day hunting is a relatively inexpensive way to come out and enjoy part of the hunting season. You don't have to have a season lease fee where you pay $1,200 or $2,500 and then you only go use it 3 or 4 times. You know, you pay as you go. You know, you buy gas, you pay for that gas. You want to go bird hunting one day, you pay for that one day, and then, you know, if you want to go tomorrow, you pay for that too. You know, we've got a tent set up here and we sign people up, we sign a release, pay the day fee, and then we put them out in the spot. We have really been blessed to have a lot of doves, and I'm sure that you'll see in the other footage, and you can probably see some now while we're talking, there's flights of birds going out in the field as we speak, and there'll be massive flights coming back over us here in a little while.
The Nooner Ranch is located just west of San Antonio in Medina County, and it's this close proximity to a major city that makes the Nooner Ranch even more appealing. Less than 30 minutes from town, day hunters and corporate bookings alike can drive out and spend the afternoon in the premier spot for white-wing hunters in the state.
Nice shot.
Opening day is like Happy New Year for hunters. I mean, it comes on September in a lot of places. That's when dove season opens in Texas, opens in other places, obviously elsewhere, but that's like a new year. It's the dawning of all hunting seasons coming up, makes everybody get ready to go out, and it's a great social event too. You always get a chance to hang out and talk and razz your buddies when you're dove hunting. So it is without question one of the most looked after and sought after days of the year.
Come on out and join the fun this fall. The action is fast and furious, and you'll be amazed at the numbers of white wings in the area. For information on booking a hunt at the Nooner Ranch, give Sammy Nooner a call at 830-741-8614 or send an email to info@noonerranch.com. Welcome back to the Nooner Ranch and the opening day of dove season on Americana Outdoors. We're in Hondo, Texas, at the premier location in the state for white-wing hunters. The sunflower fields are thick with birds, and this provides amazing opportunity.
Here you gotta watch out for the birds more than the other hunters. I mean, look at them, they're just, look at them right here. Which one do you aim at, you know? They're just a little bit of everywhere when they come through here. Look at that, it's like a tornado, and that's all doves out there flying around. Yeah, they're coming in here to feed, and they come out of these big towns, out of the big trees, that's where they roost at in town, and work their way out. Opening morning, everybody gets out here and has a great hunt.
Typically on Saturdays and Sundays, mostly during the first part of dove season, we have some excellent day hunting for white-winged doves. You know, we've got the top management program in the state as far as managing for these birds. You look behind me back here, we've got the big sunflowers planted all the way across that field, all the way from one highway to the next highway. And the birds will typically come over where we're standing now and go into the field and feed for about 2 hours. And they'll come out and go back into their roosting areas in the evenings. We only hunt in the afternoons because if you hunt the fields morning and evening, then you tend to ruin your fields real quick and they don't last very long. So we get a lot more hunter opportunity by only hunting once a day, and we do that in the afternoons.
He's still going. I miss mine.
I'm not used to a lot shooting behind my head though.
What happens is they bust them up there and they drop down. It gets real sporting back here.
As you head into the field, don't overlook hunting safety. Your eyesight and hearing cannot be replaced. It's always a good idea to wear protective lenses for your eyes and noise suppressors to protect your hearing.
You know, before we all got out in the field, you know, everybody spreads out, gets in a big line, and basically, you know, no low birds. But one of the biggest thing that we also, not only safety, is as far as your eye protection and hearing protection. So this is a Walker's Game Ear high definition digital behind the ear unit. And what it does, I have a custom mode for my ear, and basically this behind the ear unit, for anything that's over a certain decibel level when you're shooting, compresses and protects your hearing. You know, you hear hundreds of shots out here, and plus, you know, yourself, you're also shooting, and you know, for every shot that you shoot without protection, you know, you're actually causing hearing damage to your ears. So it's essential that you have something like this when you're actually shooting shotguns or rifles or pistol shooting. These are great tools for the field and also for practice and target shooting.
Save your hearing this hunting season. Walker's Game Ears offer a variety of sound enhancers and noise suppressors for the field and for the shooting range. For the complete selection of Walker's Game Ear products, we encourage you to visit Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter. Look them up online at Cabela's.com or call their toll-free number and request a copy of the fall hunting catalog. We've got more from the field coming up on Americana Outdoors.
Here's one of them.
Where?
Here's one right there.
I don't know
There's
which
the other
one.
right there. Oh. Got them both. That's the old father-son double action right there. That's the old father-son double action there. See, these birds are trying to get in here to eat these sunflowers. They grow right here. And they come in here and sit on top of these right here and just pick it out just like that, one by one. You can see the seeds. That's what they're coming here trying to eat out of here.
The Nooner Ranch isn't just the best place in the state to bag your limit of birds. Sammy Nooner has established himself as the foremost authority on the subject of white-wing management.
Been doing this for about 8 or 9 years real hard and growing sunflowers, and that seems to be their preferred food. We generally only hunt in the afternoons. That way they're able to eat in the morning. And if they eat in the mornings, they're going to come back that afternoon. And if you shoot at them, they'll leave. But they'll come back the next morning, and if they can eat again, they'll come back the next afternoon. So it's we've been able to hold doves doing that for several days. Generally our season will last almost the whole month of September.
Well, you know, this spot has been manufactured by Sammy Nooner, the owner of the Nooner Ranch. He's probably the foremost expert in the South on these white-winged doves. They live in Mexico. They come up here in the summertime, do their nesting, and then they fly back to Mexico for the winter, and we're on their migration route. And we have these sunflowers planted, and we've got field after field after field of these sunflowers planted for these white wings. And they flock in here, you know, to feed for 2 or 3, 4 weeks during the fall on their way back to Mexico. And without these sunflowers, these birds wouldn't be here. They'd be gone by now. They will feed on corn. You know, after the farmers pick their corn, there'll be some spilled corn. They'll stop and feed on stuff like that, but typically when it rains, like it did the last 2 days, we had 6 inches of rain, the cornfields are wiped out because that stuff gets wet and it rots. The sunflowers don't do that. They stand up in a big head, the bird lights on top of the head and eats the sunflower seeds from the head without ever getting on the ground. So these sunflowers will last as long as the birds do.
I heard one hit the ground.
Got him.
They'll start in late August and all the way through September. We get migrations of the birds headed to Mexico, and it really makes for good hunting. The first-time hunter is definitely amazed, and old veteran hunters have just never seen so many birds. We really work hard to plant pivots. I think this year we got 11 different pivots of just sunflowers for the birds, because food is what attracts them, and with the food you can have lots of birds.
As you begin to prep for the upcoming hunting season, don't forget to sharpen up on your shooting skills. Do All Outdoors has been offering a variety of inexpensive portable trap throwers for years. The Do All Whitewing and the White Quail Trap Thrower are 2 of the more popular models. Later this year, Do All Outdoors will be introducing their latest trap thrower to the market, the Do All White Pheasant 250, a trap thrower capable of handling up to 250 clay targets in one load. For more information on the Do All White Pheasant 250, visit the Do All website at do-alloutdoors.com. Do All Outdoors offers shooters a variety of trap throwers to fit your individual needs and budgets. From dove to pheasants, Do All Outdoors has you covered. For the complete line of hunting accessories from Do All Outdoors, log on to Cabela's.com or give them a call and ask for a copy of the all-new Fall Hunting Catalog. They'll deliver it right to your door. Now stay with us. We've got more from Americana Outdoors right after these messages.